Alright, sorry for the potato quality, everyone. I wanted to get this video out as soon as I could, as soon as I heard there was an update for this. Basically, you should now be able to use your Viture Pro XR glasses. I think it should work with the Viture One Lite and One glasses as well. So here's what you need to get it to work. You need the Pro mobile dock. You need obviously your Nintendo Switch 2, and then you need a pair of Viture glasses. Then you also need the original cable that came with the Viture Pro mobile dock. I don't know where it went, so I'm using this other one that is a USB-C to USB-C, as long as it supports the display port out and has a high enough bandwidth. I did try this with a Thunderbolt cable. That should work as well. And then the last thing you need is, I have a handheld PC here, which is the Lenovo Legion Go S, but you can use another device like a laptop as well. All right, so once you have it plugged in, you can see it lights up here. And then what you're going to do on this screen here is hit connect, and you should see that it shows up here as paired. Okay, if it doesn't show up as paired, that means that the cable is not connected properly, it's not the right cable, or something wrong with it. Then you're going to see the firmware here. This firmware here I had updated to the previous version, but the previous version only works with a unpatched Switch 2. So if you just opened up your Switch 2, you didn't apply the day one patch, it will work with this firmware update. There is a brand new update here. It says June 10, as you can see. And this one should work with all switches. The other one before only worked with some Switch 2s, probably region specific if I had to guess, but I'm not entirely sure. And after that, you'll see that it's updating here. I'm just going to pause the video so we can skip ahead. So yeah, this update is almost done. You can see that it will say that it is rebooting, or it'll ask you to like reconnect your glasses. Do not disconnect the glasses, just leave them be, because they are still updating. As you can see here, it says we recommend reconnecting or waiting for the connection verification. So what you want to do is you want to wait for this light to turn off, because this is an update light here. So just wait for that light. And while we're waiting for that, it should turn to all 4 full bars. And then we should be able to disconnect and reconnect to confirm the firmware version. So while we're waiting for that, how's your week going? Hopefully it's been good to you. Good like this update will be for us, so that we can get some real serious big screen gaming on our Switch 2s. So it takes, from what I remember of the firmware updates, it takes a few minutes. And while we're waiting for that, let me also mention that if you haven't done it already, what you should do is update the glasses firmware. Okay, so I've done this previously, so I'm not going to show it on here, or I'll edit this video to show you how to do that update. And then as you can see now, the bars are all full here. Now what we can do is, it says keep the current page active. And you should be able to see the firmware version here shows us what it is. Okay, and you can double check. You'll be able to see that if you're not entirely sure, you're not confident, you can click on it and you can see the firmware version there again. So 0103001, and you can see that is 0103001. If for whatever reason it disconnected during the update, or you made a mistake and you disconnected it before you know, the update thing finished, what you can do is you can roll back to a previous version of the firmware, wait for it, don't disconnect it, do what we were just talking about, let all the bars fill up, and then do that process all over again. After that, we should be good to go on our Switch 2. So just give me 1 second here and I will pause to show that. Okay, and as I said that, it looks like there may have been a new firmware update for the glasses. So I'm going to plug in the glasses here, and what you're going to see here is same type of process. Click connect. You'll see it says the Pro glasses right there. Connect them. It's going to show you the current firmware. 2025-0212 here. Oh, I actually rolled them back. I forgot about that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to update them to the latest firmware. Okay, so the latest here is 422. Similar to the previous version, if there's a mistake, you can update the firmware. So here, the latest update as of this video is April 22, 2025. Hit update. Same thing, you wait for this bar to fill up. Don't disconnect anything. And I'm going to skip ahead here just so that you're not waiting for me. Oh, of course, hit OK here. So if you're just buying your Viture glasses and the mobile dock, you want to do this for both of them. Update the firmware for both to make sure that you can play on your Switch 2 or some other, handheld device that's coming out. Oh, and did I mention while we're waiting for this, if you use the code GamersGen at checkout on the Viture.com website, you will save yourself 10% off. Unfortunately, not off the brand new glasses that are probably coming out any day now, maybe by the time you see this video. If you want to save yourself some money and you want to support the channel, that is one way to do it. All right, so now you'll see that it says the firmware is now in the selected version. And something that we should do here, as they recommend here, is calibrate the glasses. So what we're going to do here is we're going to calibrate here the IMU. So in order to do that, I have to put them down like on the video here. Okay, make sure that they're flat, because otherwise, things will potentially get all messed up. So I have them just here at the edge, just so that they're not raised. But I think it's the unit is in here, if I remember correctly. So as long as it's not like raised like this, then you should be okay. Like once again, just like look at the video here, you can see they have it at the edge there, like it's like slightly raised. It's not a huge deal. And then you hit connect. Do the same thing as the firmware update. It says glasses connected. Scroll down, hit calibrate. Then it starts calibrating. There is an extra little setting here that you can see. It says wear detection. So that means that the glasses will always be on if you have this ticked off. But I have it ticked on here, which means that it's automatically going to turn off after 1 minute, as it says here. And once this is done, we should be good to go. I'm going to pause the video. Oh, actually, never mind. It is complete. So now it is complete. We should be able to go ahead and connect it to our Switch 2s. Okay, I'm back. I have connected everything up to the Viture Pro mobile dock and my Nintendo Switch 2. I changed the cables because it turns out the Switch 2 didn't like that cable or whatever. So I'm just demonstrating here what it looks like before you plug it in. You'll see that there are, the screen is on, but then when you plug in the mobile dock, the screen will turn off. And that's because the image is not being duplicated. It's only getting sent to the glasses, and you'll be able to see right here. So here you'll be able to see there's a bit of a reflection, but you can see one thing to note is that you have to make sure that you disconnect the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, because otherwise it doesn't like to play well. So make sure you disconnect those. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, because you can set this down docked and charged somewhere, and then this can be closer to you, and then you'll be able to play your Switch 2 games here on your big screen. And I didn't tell you the best part, which was, because this is the Viture Pro mobile dock and it's brand agnostic, if you have another pair of glasses, these will work with them too, as you can see. So I have the RayNeo glasses here, and you can see that they're working here. So if you do have another pair, a spare pair, or you're planning to pick up a spare pair, you can have 2 sets of glasses plugged into this, and you can get extension cables for these as well, and have this mobile dock a little closer to you, play 2 players with the Joy-Cons. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this kind of video a little bit better, a little bit more candid, a little less over edited. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you for watching.
You are a beautiful person, so don't let anything hold you back.
Gigi.